Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Green Raven here. I haven't actually played Convoy in what feels like forever. So, what better way to get back to it than with a Let's Play so people can see how much I suck? Alright, let's begin a new Convoy. The tutorial's here. I don't remember that being a thing last time I played, but, yeah. Alright, let us see here. That's all we got, huh? Okay. The scientific one. Okay, so I recently read I recently bought a bunch of books, and I bought a bunch of 40k related books, and one of them was called Golgotha Run. So we shall be doing that. Brain train. Kadish and the setup. All right, the brain train is ready to move out. For those of you who haven't read the book, I kind of recommend it. It's set in the Warhammer universe, or it's set in the weird, awkward period between Warhammer proper and 40k. So the only connecting thread really here, there aren't no orcs or elves or dwarves or any of that, but there are the chaos gods. So interesting read. I'd have to recommend. Anyways, enough rambling. Actually, no wait. Shield present and coming down. Okay. 9 cannon, 60mm lead MG. Okay. Let's away we go. Welcome to Convoy. After enduring an iron storm, your spaceship was forced to make an emergency landing on the planet Omek Prime due to critical damage to its primary systems. The captain has ordered you to traverse the planet in search of replacement parts. Obtaining these parts will allow the spaceship to continue its mission. I know enough on North Omek Prime, or do we want to ramble? You know what, let's ramble for a bit, shall we? The captain wants you to collect the following parts and bring them to the spaceship. Blue R998X chip, flux capacitor, omnidirectional booster, self-sealing stem bolts. Omek Prime is a world filled with danger. 3 factions vie for control of the planet. They are the privateers, the raiders, and the Torvak. Managing to survive in a harsh world where most arguments are settled with violence is key to your success. Any questions? Yeah, let's ask about the factions. Raiders. Privateers. The privateers used to work as bounty hunters, working under a letter of marque for the sprawling, now fallen Lanider Empire. They were given the right to enforce law on Omek Prime. The heat and behavior of other factions has caused them to lose track of their initial goals and to resort to adhering to the pirate law of the Seven Seas back on planet Old Earth. They are obsessed with wealth and frequently try to bully travelers into handing over their valuables. Privateer vehicles tend to be composed of whatever they're managed to pillage. This is why they are often spotted sporting Torvak shield generators and other equipment. Their vehicles tend to be slower though. They are recognizable on the map by their green color. Raiders. Raiders appeal with that got infected with the Xeno microorganism after the breach of quarantine station Daimar. It enhanced their senses and capabilities both physically as well as mentally, but causing them to behave erratically. So basically like Reavers, if you've ever watched Firefly/Serenity. They delight in the suffering of others. They often attack and travel simply for the pleasure of combat. Raiders favor vehicles with loads of weapons. They tend to forego utility slots in favor of more weapon slots. They make most of their vehicles glass cannons that need to be destroyed before they get any serious damage in. They are recognizable on the map by their red color. Torvak. The Torvak are a tech cult that rose after AI made their first replicator facility. They praise tech above all else, praise the Omnissiah, seeking to initiate what, the words, That's what they admire in actual AI. They seek technological advancement in everything they do, experimenting everything and everyone that stands in the way of their perceived best course of action. Their vehicles usually have a balanced mix between weapon and utility slots. Whilst their light units are quite fast, their bigger ones trade speed for bulky armor. They are recognized on the map by their blue color. Something else. Objectives. The blue extra chip gives malfunction after your unfortunate landing. Not essential to a flux which runs mostly primary systems. After entry, it seems on location. Used by just on negotiation. The question is to attack him and fight through numerous flux capacitor. Flux capacitor consists of a recharge shape that requires 1.21 gigawatts of power. Our prime is looking for us, so we should access flux capacitor. Fighting him should allow you to require the part. Self-seeing stem bolts. While self-seeing bolts is important, but you lack the time for sealing them yourself. Self-seeing stem bolts are the way to go. They argue the best for engineers and yada 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 yada. Naples Incorporated. Let's go. I totally forgot how you play this game. Totally. You click on the map. Okay, you right click to move. Okay. Oh, we're wasting fuel. Valuable fuel. Points of interest. Spaceship Mercury. Right there. 9 kilometers. Nearest camp. Over there. Blue chip. Flux capacitor 178. Omnidirectional 180. 180. So we're smack in the middle of everything. Let's visit camp real quick. There is Eddie. He is doing fine. Fitty scrap. Ranged is maxed and mind guard is maxed. Handling is maxed. Alright, the brain train. Handling and ranged is maxed. Dust is good. Mind protection. Well, okay. Let us go and depart. Alright, flux capacitor? Yeah, let's go do that. We are in Raider territory. Ooh, a signal. Yes. A large number of raiders are gathered here. It seems to be some sort of violent event. You are being contacted on the radio. Let's hear it. You're just in time to compete on our destruction derby. Step right up to compete. Unless you haven't got the balls. Let's do it. We like your spirit. Choose one of your vehicles and enter the Thunderdome. Let's do this. You enter the arena with your vehicle and see a variety of other vehicles. The majority look battered and roughed up. A countdown begins. Choose your strategy. Hit and run. You zip through the arena by handling your vehicle after landing critical hits on other vehicles when the opportunity arises. Excellent. You shoot down several opposing vehicles. Keep going. The other competing vehicles are destroyed one by one. Eventually you find yourself the last man standing. You're rewarded a prize of 199 scrap and 19 fuel. Nice. Nice. Back on the road we go. We're crossing a quick stint. You're approached by a number of tow-like vehicles. They look hostile. Prepare for combat, bitches. They hail you on the radio. Power down your weapons. You have 15 seconds to comply. Engage them in combat. We see you have an appetite for destruction. Fight. Alright. I vaguely remember how to play this game. It's like F-Tail with the pausing and the things. So let's see how it goes. Alright. Shields activated. Alright, Eddie. Do we target them?
Yes? What can I do?
Okay, we're gonna have to change that to Trix.
Waiting orders. Let me help.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to change our names. Okay.
Definitely.
Standing by. Roger.
Let's go.
Acknowledged.
Come on. Come on. Got it.
Lock and load.
Target. Going east.
Let's go.
Hey. Definitely.
Orders.
Alright.
Orders. Locked on.
Lock and load. Sheet. Shields down. Oh, we got this. We totally effing got this. Oh yeah. You find some loot in the rocks. 14 fuel, 32 scraps. Yoink. Looking good.
Hi.
So yeah, that will have to be Trix.
Waiting orders.
And that's gonna have to be Eddie. Alright. Not until we get to the next camp, apparently. So I'm gonna have to be gender confused for a little bit. Alright, that's cool. Can you zoom out? Don't think you can. Alright, flux capacitor is right over there, so let's go. Driving through rough terrain. There is a foul stench in the wind. Let us not tarry long. Tarry longer? Let's tarry longer. It turns out you've already tarried too long, and the source of the foul stench becomes evident. Several rider vehicles approach your convoy. They seem to be decorated with bodily remains. Void. Oh, we just ran into a random event as we're about to get on the... Okay. That's cool. Alright. Shields up. They all seem to be pretty cool. So,
Hi.
Standing by.
let's go. Come on. Shit, come on.
Vehicle reporting.
Yes?
Grab them. Come on. Shit. Come on. Come on. Good.
Hi.
Sir.
Out here.
Acknowledged.
Let me help. Hey. Going east.
Gotcha, motherfucker.
Yes?
Sir. Locked on.
Yes, Captain.
Shit. Fall back. Oh yeah. All the raider vehicles have been defeated. You find some loot in the wreckage. 1429. Perhaps the foul stench will clear up. Take loot. So we triggered a, I thought that was the, Alright, you arrive at the professor's laboratory. The plot around it is littered with various bits of machinery, presumably discarded experiments, whilst the laboratory itself appears to be an old hangar. Approach the laboratory. As you head over to the laboratory, a white-haired, distraught-looking man walks out. He looks startled as he sees you, adjusts his glasses, and exclaims frantically, "What? How? You found me? I'm warning you. I've got a mighty science weapon things. I'm not afraid to use them. Back to the Future reference. Calm him down. Shoot, it won't say no, we're not going to do that. Calm him down. After explaining that you're stranded on Mike Prime and are in need of a flux capacitor, the professor looks a lot less panicked, although still slightly erratic. I see. No revenge code out to get me for the lack of payment. Excellent. And a good thing too, you might be surprised to learn that I was in fact bluffing with my mighty science weapon things. You don't say. So, flux capacitor, you say. You came to the right place. I'm quite an expert on those babies. I can build you one suitable for a spaceship, but I haven't got everything I need. In order to generate the required 1.21 gigawatts, I need a highly volatile energy source, which I haven't got lying around. But I know there's one to find. Well, this is the part where we just catch lightning, but only Torvak has access to energy sources of that magnitude. It's not as if we can try to harness the power of nature or anything. Yes, we can. Back to the Future. So if you could acquire an energy pylon and bring it back, I can fix you up with a flux capacitor and use the excess energy for my own projects. We got a deal? Very well. Got yourself a deal. Haha! Wonderful. Okay, so I know of a Torvak pylon facility which will suffice. I'll enter the coordinates on your map and you can head over and acquire one. That should provide plenty of energy. Great. Excellent. You had best be on your way then. Okay? Bye-bye. The professor heads back inside of the laboratory frantically. Let's just leave him to it. Moving out. Alright, flux capacitor. Let's go get one of them babies. Okay, so we're not anywhere near anything. So, nearest camp, right over there. Alright. Into we go. Going through rough terrain. Let's stop here. There is someone besides the road frantically flailing his arms. There is a sign beside them that reads used car for sale. You see a big shape covered by a sheet. Approach the stranger. As you approach the man, you see he is wearing an oversized checker jacket and a wide brim hat. He is tapping his foot nervously on the ground and says, "The car is for sale for 80 scrap," though he doesn't allow you to actually see it. Leave the man thus making up be trusted. Does the brain train need a little bit extra firepower? Humph. Let's make it let's not. Let us actually just power the shit we have. The big red barrel is stood in the middle of the road. You are right in front of it. And shoot it. Look into it. Drive around it. I feel like bad shit's gonna happen if we do either of these two. Let's look inside. The barrel is filled with loads of fancy illustrated cards that have a lot of text on them. Your crew looks elated and quickly disturbed at the spoils. As you prepare to head out, you hear one of the crew members excited exclaim, "Mountain, Black Lotus, Channel, Fireball!" Another crewman frantically replies, "Force of Will." The initial crewman breaks into tears. Okay. So that happened. Alright. Let's stop this and then go to the nearest village. The signal appears to be coming from a lone, rundown garage, strangely situated in the desert. Investigate. A man calling himself Glenn Matthews, who claims to be quite the handyman, meets you outside the garage. He asks if he can have a look at your vehicles. Sure. Glenn inspects your vehicles closely, testing bits of the chassis and armor, occasionally shaking his head. Eventually he approaches you and states, "You really ought to take better care of your vehicles. Luckily, I quite enjoy fixing stuff. If you'll allow me, I'll repair your vehicles free of charge." Sure. Glenn gets back to work and manages to completely restore all of your vehicles. He doesn't seem to want to touch your MCV, however. Afterwards, he shakes your hand and thanks you profusely. Great fun. Try to stay out of trouble, though. Thanks, mister. Thanks a lot. Alright, Alright, so let's quickly go here just to change their names. And then we will do things. Okay, so this will be Trix. This auto, okay. And this will be Eddie. Again, if you haven't read the book, I kind of recommend it. It's good. How are we doing? Yeah, doing good on armor and such. Could use a bit more health. But like everything else is maxed out though, so. Yeah, let's oh wow, that's oh these are the max. Okay. That's not entirely comforting, but yoink. Near. And let's give one armor and max health. And all this is maxed out. Alrighty. Maxed out health. Okie dokes. See how the brain train's on. Let's see. Yeah, it never hurts to have Mind Guard. Increase our armor just a wee bit. Although it's pretty decent as is, but health. Yoink. That will do. Alright. How does one... Do they not... Oh, they don't have weapons for sale. Doesn't look like. You know what? There we go. One more. There we go. It'll be worth it no longer. Alright. Oh, never mind. I'm a massive... Wow. I feel slow and stupid. Heavy plasma cannon. Heavy impact long missile launcher. Heavy rocket battery. Mine layer. Okay, well, that would have been nice to notice. Oh my god. This is why I let's play you, ladies and gentlemen. This is why you watch me. Alright. That's away we go. Flux capacitor. Whilst driving through the desert, you spot what seems to be a Torvac mobile science station. Unsurprisingly, it is protected by a large number of Torvac combat vehicles. They are adapting an offense formation, daring you to approach. Leave them be. The Torvac combat vehicles don't seem interested in pursuing your convoy. You safely drive off. Onwards! Spaceward Ho! Which is also a good game. I should play it. Let's play it, I should say. You have passed the Torvac checkpoint and have driven onward safely. Onwards? Boom! It turns out the safety was a misconception. You've driven straight into a minefield. One of your vehicles was caught in the blast. Alright, let's GTFO. Despite your best efforts, your efforts are thwarted by several Torvac vehicles approaching your convoy with weapons primed. Alright, bitches. Alright, I see how this is. Motherfucker? Okay, no, we got the right names. Trix is Trix and Eddie is Eddie. Alright.
Heading east. Ready.
You gotta get fragged, son.
Target.
Shit, we gotta take care of that missile launcher fast. Bam.
Standing by.
Actually, no. Shields down. Oh shit, they were never up. Oh, motherfucker. Oh, he is fucking boned.
Waiting orders.
Switch targets.
Ready and waiting.
Switch targets. Oh, this is gonna be beautiful, ladies and gentlemen. This is gonna be. Oh yeah. Dumb motherfuckers. Take loot. Oh yeah. We're running at 26 minutes, so I'm gonna call it here. See you folks in a little bit. Bye bye.